Well, welcome back to another thrilling edition of 42nd Street Pete's Grindhouse, Really Weird Cinema, going back to 1973 with a little Hicksploitation gem called Gator Bait, which starred Playboy Playmate of the Year for 1970, the redheaded Claudia Jennings, as Desiree, the swamp girl. It seems that Desiree is a poacher in the swamps in Louisiana, and she is set upon by the sheriff's son, Billy Bob, or whatever the fuck his name was, and one of the local hillbilly clan guys. And she basically outruns them and tricks them and throws a bag of snakes into their boat, which causes Billy Boy to start shooting, and a stray bullet hits the hillbilly guy in the middle of the head. And of course, Billy Bob, played by Clyde Ventura, a veteran of B movies, is not going to admit that he killed the guy, so he blames it on Desiree. He goes to his father, the sheriff, played by exploitation regular Bill Thurman, who's been in a ton of stuff, a lot of Larry Buchanan films, Mountaintop Motel Massacre, It's Alive, and was a former professional wrestler on the Southern Circuit down there, so he's in there too. As well as three people in the hillbilly family that I don't remember their names, and another actress, Janet Baldwin, as Desiree's sister. Well, of course, they stir up all the shit with Desiree killing them, and they're going to go into the swamp and kill Desiree. But unfortunately, Desiree's out poaching somewhere, so they get her sister, and are just about ready to rape her. And Janet Baldwin's been in a couple bad rape scenes, one in Prime Cut, I believe, too. So right before they're about to rape her, the two brothers are arguing, and the one brother just puts the shotgun and shoots her in the putty, ending that whole deal. So Desiree comes back to find her brother running away and her place in flames. So of course this is going to be by the numbers, stalk and knock them off one at a time. Hillbilly Pete, this hairy guy, is basically stretched out and killed by snakes. Joe Bob is gut shot and left for dead. The sheriff is drowned by the patriarch of the hillbilly family. One crazy hillbilly actually gets into a brawl with Desiree and winds up dead. And then the main hillbilly guy admits that he's actually her father, and it deteriorates from there. So, this was a film by Ferd and Beverly Sebastian. I think it was one of their first ones. And Claudia had started a bunch of B movies, Unholy Rollers, and other films. Unfortunately, Claudia was one of those 70s, grindhouse queens that fell into the whole drug and alcohol thing, and basically she became unreliable to deal with. But she started cleaning up her act, but unfortunately at 29 years old she died in a car accident. As for the Sebastians, there was something, matter of fact, I got it right here. I didn't watch this one yet, but this is when you buy a DVD or a Blu-ray from Ferd and Beverly Sebastian. It says right on the back of this DVD, 100% of the profits go to getting service dogs for veterans and autistic children. Now, these are low-budget filmmakers that probably don't make a lot of money doing this shit, but here they're willing to donate 100% of the profits to people that really need it. And this brings me back to something else today. Last week there was a lot of bullshit going on that I'm not going to address, and I found out the hard way that a lot of people that I had helped out through stuff I was doing basically turned around and shit on me. Accused me of drinking the Kool-Aid. They still think Biden's president, whatever. Honestly, right about now I'm dealing with two dogs I'm going to say are basically in hospice care because things aren't fucking good. The money I lay out for meds is ridiculous with these things, and I'm not saying that, I'm just putting the situation in perspective. There's over 2,000 subscribers to this channel. Maybe 200 people watch it on a regular basis. It would really be nice, and some people have been really generous, but a bunch of people out there, man, $1 a month, 200 people would really help me out. Nothing's selling on the website. As a matter of fact, I'm putting a huge article, it was going to be in number 5, up on my website so you have something to read. Again, I'm feeling a little bit pummeled in life now, and tomorrow's my B day, and I don't even fucking feel like celebrating it because I'm that beat down by some of the shit that's going on. I'm honestly fucking tired of dealing with some of this shit, I'm honestly tired of, I said I would keep this thing fucking going, but right about now I'm having those little doubts about shit because of people who basically, like I said, a guy's out in the street, his father won't help him, his family won't help him, he starts a GoFundMe, I contribute, and then I get a bunch of shit on Facebook about my attitude toward victims of the Epstein fucking thing and things like that. Killing people ain't the fucking answer, and it seems like this fucking country, it's breaking down very rapidly, and it's got to stop because things aren't fucking good, and we all know what the problem is, and obviously that list of fucking names in that file must be astronomical. It must be a bunch of powerful people, and basically 3 people have died already to keep it quiet. So that's all I'm going to say. I'm just saying I'm fucking tired of it. I went out of my way to help some people out, tried to do some shit during the pandemic, and I'm wondering, did I waste my fucking time? I mean, certain people say empathy's a fucking weakness. Am I a weak fucking human being? I don't know. But like I said, I'm just getting very tired, very run down, and it's getting harder and harder for me to get through the day. So just realize that when you're sitting there wondering what the fuck's going on, that, most of us don't have good shit going on in their lives right now. And I'm trying my best to keep my head above water, but it's not easy. So that's all I got to say. Above all, stay safe. Thanks for subscribing. Thanks for tuning in. I appreciate my fans. But like I said, I'm just sort of, for a day I'm supposed to be happy, I'm just fucking not. So stay safe. We'll catch you on the flip side.